scopes, and you can find out more in the documentation if after this lecture is not clear to you. Basically, query scopes allow us to kind of create shortcuts for really complex operations. Let me show you what I mean with shortcuts, okay? And the way I like to explain it is that we can have a really complex piece of code here that requires a lot of lines, and we can convert that into a small function, then use that in our controller, okay? And we'll be working with the model, as a matter of fact, okay? So let's see right now this functionality in index, right, in the post controller. This index functionality is displaying this post right here, right? If we wanted to, let's say, display the latest post, Laravel has a really cool functionality where we say latest, but we need to type in the get to get that collection, so that way we can loop through it, right? So we can, this is the latest on top. So really cool stuff, right? We can also do this. We can say order, this is a long way, order by ID descending, right? And we just get the requests. Use the get again to get that collection, and we should not see a change here because it's the same thing, right? Now if we do ascending, it will show us the oldest first, right? Ascending, and we go back and we refresh. All right, cool. All right, so we know that, but this is just a very small sample. If we had a big line here, like a lot of code here, this would really look really ugly, right? It would not be nice. So with query scopes, what we can do is we can minimize that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out. Command X or Control X. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. I'm gonna have it in my clipboard, okay? And that's basically my mouse memory, right? In my computer memory. That way I can paste it again. That's what I mean with clipboard. But anyway, you guys know that. I'm gonna go to the post controller here, and I'm gonna create a query scope. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say public static function, and this is the convention, okay? The first thing that you use is the word scope, and then whatever name you want to give it. All right, we're gonna call ours latest, and I'm gonna use camel case. That's the way, the convention. All right, you create your query scope. So if your query scope was named add a column, you would put add a column, because you will have to put everything in camel case, every word separated, right? So scope latest, and I'm gonna just do query here. Oops, let's make sure we have a T here. Now PHP Storm is happy. Okay, cool. So here I'm gonna paste that code that I had in my clipboard that I have, and I'm gonna take the query and I'm gonna do it like this. Now what I want to do is return it. Now let's just go back here and see that this is not working right now. Okay, so I refresh that. If I go to post controller, it's not working, right? Let's go back here. Let's go to post. All right, so I'm going to return this query scope. And let's go back to post controller. And here I'm going to define, I'm going to actually call my static method. Watch this. Let's go back, enter. And as you can see, look at this. It's working beautifully. All right. So you see, we made a really, it wasn't a really complex piece of code, but it was we cleaned it up a little bit. You see that? Now remember that Laravel has one that works like this with a get. So, okay, we can also do that, but of course it's not working because we have a query scope there, and it doesn't work like this. But anyway, so now you see how we can make very complex code super easy with query scopes. All right, so you can minimize the line of code in your controllers very easily by doing these methods, okay, techniques. Anyway, I hope this was something that you learned from. that you liked, and if you like more to find, if you want to find out more about query scopes, because we just basically learned the tip of the iceberg here. With query scopes, you can learn. There's a lot more to it, but I wanted to introduce you to it. Okay, just in case you want to dig deeper into this. So anyway, if you're happy with this and you want to find out more, go to the documentation, go to the next lecture, whatever you want to do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lectures.